Now, there is some total Dramarama episodes that maybe should not necessarily should be on television. I mean, some people don't seem to have a problem with these kind of episodes, but some of the episodes on Total Dramarama kind of scares me, or just disturbs me, or makes me feel like it's not something a child should watch. So I'm going to cover up today to look at the top 5 most disturbing Total Dramarama episodes from both seasons 1 and 2. Yeah, because I feel like I need to include both seasons, because back in 2020, I mostly just did stuff from season 1, so now I feel like it needs to be equal, and maybe next year I'll just do season 2 stuff more often. So I'm going to be looking at the episodes now. In order for this episode to be in the list, it needs to be something that actually like gives me the heebie-jeebies. Like, it needs to be something that like scares me. It needs to make it feel like it's some sort of horror film that's like rated 18. Or just something that seems like something from The Exorcist or something, because that's like one of the scariest movies ever. So I'm gonna be covering only 5 because the thing is, like, I'm gonna do 5 sometimes because, like, you know, my account's not verified, so I can't make videos any longer than 15 minutes. So that's why this one's only going to be 5 episodes. So let's start off at number 5.
Praise! They're too powerful! Fall back! Do your job, man. Protect the kids.
Now, this episode's not necessarily disturbing, but I think the main reason why it's not really a good episode is probably because it's about death. But the main reason why Aquarium For A Dream is on this list is because Chef is trying so hard to make sure that young children don't really find out about death. And it is actually quite reasonable for him to do that because they are only 4 years old, even though Gwen pretty much already knows about it somehow. But she's the only child who actually knows about death and stuff, and like doesn't really mind because she always actually knows about it. And to be honest, this episode might be a bit disturbing, but it was one of Gwen's best episodes. So that's kind of the reason why it's low on the list, because it's not too disturbing. This is why I kind of put it low, because the only reason why I find it disturbing because it's about death. And not only is it bad for the characters here, but it might affect people who are actually watching it and they are quite young and have no idea what death even is. So I would recommend that maybe you actually learn about death first. See if you're like young, I would recommend that you actually learn about death first before actually watching this episode, so it kind of makes a bit more sense. So that's kind of why it's kind of low here.
Praise! They're too powerful! Fall back! Do your job, man. Protect the kids.
Invasion of the Booger Snatchers. So basically what happened was it was a picture day at the school, and basically the alien, some sort of UFO landed at the daycare, and of course it wrecked Chef's car, obviously. I don't think it's been a single episode without Chef's car being ruined. And then we come to the school, the aliens take Chef, and then it moves on to Duncan, and it went to Courtney, to Owen, and Noah, and Lashana. And then basically what happened was Izzy, Harold, and Beth have to try find a way to stop the aliens. Now, the reason why it's actually on this list, it's actually about aliens, but they morely seem like zombies to me in this episode. But the reason why, the main reason why this episode is actually on this list is mainly because of the music. Like the music in the background is just so eerie, and it might be kind of scary for some viewers. But in this episode, they did kind of break the fourth wall here.
And just like cartoons, they're not real. That's not the point!
But the reason why it's kind of low on this list again, because as much as I really find Invasion of the Booger Snatchers disturbing, it doesn't quite compare to the other 3 episodes I'm about to reveal on this list.
Praise! They're too powerful! Fall back! Do your job, man. Protect the kids.
Germ Factory. Now, mainly, people do not really like this episode because they thought it sucked, or they just thought it was terrible. But the reason why I don't really like this episode is, I don't think it's because it's terrible, because it's not really that bad. But the main reason why I don't really like this episode and why it's on this list, because it was mostly like disturbing. Like it kind of scared me throughout this episode, and I didn't really kind of see the point in this episode. Okay, and when I showed them sick, they literally looked like zombies. Like, but this is meant to be a children's show, okay, not some sort of zombie apocalypse thing, like some sort of zombie apocalypse movie. And there was some pretty disturbing scenes in this episode, like this one.
Open the door! I need to throw up! No! Find your own bathroom!
Well, I'm glad that's gonna be stuck in my head forever.
Praise! They're too powerful! Fall back! Do your job, man. Protect the kids.
The Gold and the Stickerful. Okay, I think this might meant to be some sort of reference to, you know, how Ezekiel and Walter got mutant somehow. I'm not sure if that's meant to be a reference to that or not, but Courtney was basically disturbing throughout the entire episode. Okay, maybe not the start. I think it was like about the middle of the episode where she started to get a bit more disturbing. Did she overdose on something? Is she be doing those drugs again? Courtney, I'll be watching you now because I feel like she's doing some sort of overdose. I swear to God. But this fake. All of this entire whole episode was disturbing over stickers. Oh, this episode really gave me the heebie-jeebies. But there is one episode, and it's from season 2 as well. This episode was just brand new. It came out like about a few days ago. But there is one episode that I think is just slightly more disturbing than this one. And I'm about to reveal it now. Okay guys, so we're gonna do honorable mentions this time because last time I never got the opportunity to do honorable mentions because there wasn't really any to choose from. But this time there is some episodes that I did manage to find that were pretty disturbing, but not as disturbing enough to actually make it onto the list. So here we are.
Now just be cool, okay?
Wait, I didn't mean to. Oh, yes, slowly boiling alive while humans watch and laugh. And then they bring us back every winter to do it again and again and again.
He had webbed feet, purple skin, and one giant eye. It gobbled up all the animals. None of their little hugs could stop it. Okay, I think she's gone.
Engage.
No! Stop! Don't! What have you done?
Rage.
They're too powerful! Fall back!
Do your job, man. Protect the kids.
Supply mom. I mean, just look at that face. Did you see the way his eye twitched? Just look at him. Do I really have to explain why this episode is at number 1? Just look at Duncan. I feel bad for Duncan in this episode. I felt bad for him in this episode. What the hell?